exponent 2 add 1 and get 3. Then distributive in. So it's 250t times t squared, product rule. 1 add 2, so you get t to the power 3. And 250t times 100, so you get 25,000t. Then minus 250t cubed. And this same subtraction is 0. Denominator is still t squared plus 100 squared. And this cancels 0, so remain 25,000 times t over t squared plus 100 quantity squared. So that's use quotient rule to do. Then find out S of 10. What is S of 10? T it's T is the time. T months. 10 months. So 10 plug in. 10 months. T use 10 plug in. 10 square is 100 times 125 is 12500 over t use 10 plug in t square 10 square 100 add 100 is 200 cancel and you got 62.5 thousand 62.5 in thousand gains sold 62.5 thousand. So total sales after t months are 62,500 gains. That's 62.5 thousand. So this one times 1,000. 62.5 times 1,000 is equal, move decimal point. Here's 3 zeros, so move decimal point to the right. 3 position, get 62,500. Original decimal here, move to the right. 3 positions, that's time 1,000ths. Then figure out S prime of t. So it's when t months, then increase by how much each month? When t months, then next increase by how much? So it's S prime of t. And put it into S prime function. Here is S prime function, first derivative, instantaneous rate of change, S prime of t, equal 25,000. T use 10 plug in. T use 10 plug in, t squared plus 100 squared equal. So this has a 40. Here has a 40. 10 squared is 100. Add 100 is 200 squared. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. And cancel those zeros. 25 divided by 4 is going to be 6.25 thousand gains increase. So this means at 10 months, after 10 months, the sales are increased at the rate of 6,250 gains per month, each month. Then, because this is a derivative to the t is the months, so it's here's per month. Then next one, and use the results from part B to estimate the total sales after 11 months. So S of 11 approximately equals sales after 10 months. Add the increase by at S prime of 10 by the rate. So S of 10 is 62.5. S prime of 10 is 6.25. That's from the previous one, from B. Now from B, we got S of 10 is 62.5. The rate, instantaneous rate of the change, S prime of 10 is 6.25. Add together, you got 68.75. So then you will say the total sales will increase by approximately 6,250 games during the next month. So the estimated total sales after 11 months are 62,500 gains plus increase by 6,250 gains. Add together is 68,750 gains. Is this one times 1,000. Move decimal point to the right 3 positions. You got this one. That's question 3. Then question 4. The number X of bicycle helmets a retail chain is willing to sell per week at a price of P dollars per bicycle helmet is given by the price supply equation. This is X is how many helmets, bicycle helmets. P is price, and P is $20 to $100 per bicycle helmets. Then this is the supply function, because here to sell, and here is the supply. S sale, and this is supply function. The number X of bicycle helmets people are willing to buy per week from retail chain at a price of P dollars per bicycle is given by this price demand function, by demand equation. X equal this is demand equation, this is supply, this is demand. Find the equilibrium price and the equilibrium quantity. Equilibrium price, which is P, which we call equilibrium point. P comma X. P is the price. X is how many units, which is their intersection point. So equilibrium point P is P. P is the equilibrium price, comma X. X is equilibrium quantity. Is when supply curve and the demand curve intersect. The intersection point is going to be like this graph, and this horizontal axis is P, is price. Vertical axis is X. How many units? For the supply equation is increasing function. This supply, you can see here, this minus this is increasing function. And for the demand, you can see is a decreasing function, because 1,000 minus this part is always positive. So it's when P increased, X is decrease. So for demand function is decreasing. This is demand curve. And for supply is increase when P increased. This is constant, so when P increase, X will be increased. 400 is constant. So when P go larger and larger, X go larger and larger, increase. So this is a supply curve is increased when P go larger and X go larger. So supply curve is increased. Demand curve is decreased when X go increase. When P go price go increased, then the demands go decreased, because it's more expensive. Then you can sell out. You can sell out less. No want to buy is less. So unit sale buy is less. And then sell is supply is increased when price increased. then supply increased. The intersection point we call equilibrium point, which is P and X for the supply. So you need to find out the two function when at equilibrium points, the X are equal, the price also equal. So since X are equal, so that's left side equal, so right side equal. So this equal this. So we got 80 square root of P plus 25 minus 400 should be equal 1000 minus 60 square root of P plus 25. The two are equal because X are equal. So the two are equal at equilibrium point. So solve this for P. So first of all, we make this radical term go left. Minus change to plus. Make this constant term go right. Change this minus to plus. Separate. And then this radical term, because both are square root of P plus 25, you can add together, get 80 plus 60 is 140 times square root of P plus 25 equal 1000 add 400 is 1400, and divided by 140 get 10. Get 10. So the square root of P plus 25 equal 10. And then square both sides. Cancel square roots, get P plus 25. 10 squared is 100. Subtract 25, so P equals 75. That price is $75. Price is $75. That's equilibrium price. And then we find equilibrium quantity. Equilibrium quantity is X. So you can plug either supply equation or either demand equation because they are equal. So they are equal. So either one. So let's here supply. Find the supply when the price is at equilibrium price, which is $75. You plug into supply equation. So it's got 80 square root of 75 plus 25 minus 400. So it's 100 take square root is 10. So 80 times 10 minus 400. So you got 400 helmets. So here, A, you answer equilibrium price is $75. Equilibrium quantity is 400 bicycle helmets. Then C, find instantaneous rate of supply with respect to the price, which is find out dx over dp. P is the price. And the rate, supply is x, so dx over dp for the supply. So you use supply equation. This supply equation from the original question here. Supply equation is x equal 80 square root of p plus 25 minus 400. So then this equation take derivative. Find out instantaneous rate of the change of supply, which is dx over with respect to the price over dp. So this function, you take derivative to the price. So first of all, this is the square root, and use this one. Change from radical to exponent. A to the power n, nth root equal a to the power m over n. So for this one, it's p plus 25 to the power 1, square root is 2. So it's 1 over 2. Yeah, 1 over 2. Change from m over n. M is 1, n is 2. So it's 1 over 2. Change to from radical to exponential form. Then take derivative to the p. So dx over dp equals 80 times this go from 1/2 go from times by power rule, the base is p plus 25. Then this n minus 1, 1 half minus 1. Then by the chain rule, p plus 25 take derivative is 1. Because the p take derivative to the p, dp is 1. P take derivative dp is 1. So times by 1. Then get dx over dp equal. This time together, cancel. That's 40 times p plus 25. 1 half minus 1 is negative 1 half. Then bring down, because this is negative. So we bring down to the denominator, change become positive. That's a negative exponent rule. And then write this back. Use this 1 over 2 and change become 1, 2, becomes square root of p plus 25. So this is dx over dp, instantaneous rate change of supply with respect to the price. Then figure out, write the ask you when the price is at equilibrium price. So figure out when p equals 75, so you plug it in. P equilibrium price is $75, so p use 75. So find out dx over dp, given that p equals 75. So p use 75, plug into this. 75 plus 25 is 100, take square is 10, divided by 40, that's 4. And write the interpretation, interpret this. So you will say, at a price of $75, the supply is, at price is $75, the supply is 400 bicycle helmets per week. And supply is, because this is a positive, so supply is increase at the rate of 4 bicycle helmets per dollar, because dp is dollar. So the denominator increased by $1, the numerator, the supply increased by 4 units, 4 helmets. So per dollar increased by 4 bicycle helmets at when price is $75. Then find the demand when the price is at equilibrium price. It's the same, it's 400, because demand is equilibrium price 75. So you plug into demand equation. Demand equation is is in the beginning. In the beginning here, this demand equation here. Demand equation is x equal 1000 minus 60 times square root of p plus 25. This is demand equation. So we plug p is 75, plug in. So we got is x equal 1000 minus 60. P use 75, plug in. And 60 square root of 100 is 10. So it's 1000 minus 600. And it's same, it's 400 helmets. Because this is P is 75, is equilibrium price. And the equilibrium quantity is 400, is when the demand and the supply are equal. We call equilibrium points. So this demand is 400 helmets. Supply also 400 helmets. Then next. Continue. E. Find the instantaneous rate of the change of the demand with respect to the price. So the dx over dp. dp is the price. Find out dx over dp. When the price is at equilibrium price, which is $75, when p equals $75. And write the interpretation of this results. So First of all, demand equation is x equal 1000 minus 60 times square root of p plus 25. Change this radical to exponential form and use this radical to exponent exchange rule. I'll use this one. So because p plus 25 is to the power 1 and this square root is 2 here, so it's 1 over 2, m over n. Base is p plus 25 and m over n is 1 over 2. Take this to the p, dx over dp. So dx over dp, take derivative equal 1000, take derivative is 0. And this term, take derivative is negative 60 times this 1/2 go from times p plus 25, 1/2 minus 1. Then time together, negative 60 divided by 2 is negative 30. Then p plus 25 to the power 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. And bring this, use this negative exponent rule. Bring down to the denominator, negative 1/2 change to positive 1/2. Then change this to radical form. Use this exponential form, change back to radical form. Get this dx over dp equal negative 30 over square root of p plus 25. Then figure out at equilibrium price. So when p equal, find out dx over dp given that p equals $75. So p is $75, plug in. Get negative 30 over square root of 75 add 25. So it's 10. Divided is negative 3. So then we interpret. So at a price of $75, the demand is 400 bicycle helmets per week. And the demand is, because it's negative, so it's decreasing at the rate of 3 bicycle helmets per dollar. Because it's, dx is how many units, dp is a price, how many dollars, and divided is per dollar. Each dollar is negative, so it's increased by 3 bicycle helmets. Question 5. The price P in dollars and the supply X in bushels for peach are related by. So this is a supply equation. This supply equation. If the supply is increased at the rate 339 units per week, so it's given the price. If the supply, which is supply is X, how many peach bushels of peach? dx, the rate per week is the time. dt is represented the week. So this is dx over dt is the rate is 339. Is per week increased by 339 units. That's dx over dt is equal 339. When the supply is x, so when x equal 4,756 units, find the rate of the change of the price. Find out dp over dt equal what? dp over dt equal what? So this we call implicit differentiation. We do implicit differentiation. First of all, we do the constant term, take derivative is 0, equal 3p squared. Take derivative to the time. So 3 times 2 is okay. This one we are going to do is here is this one. This dx over dt equal dx over dt equal, take derivative to the time, dx over dt equal 3 times 2 is 6p, power rule 6p, times p, take derivative times dp over dt, minus 2 times p take derivative times dp over dt. Constant term 500 take derivative is 0. So dx over dt is equal to common factor dp over dt, factor out, remains 6p minus 2 times dp over dt. And we are looking for this. So dp over dt, you divide this down to the denominator, divide both sides by 6p minus 2, and you got 1 over 6p minus 2 times dx over dt. Now you have to plug in because we are looking for dp over dt equals 1 over 6 times p. But here given x is not p, so we have to find out the p later, times dx over dt given is 339. So we need to figure out this p. How to figure out this p? Because given x is 4756. So you plug in this equation, x use 4756 equal 3p squared minus 2p plus 500. And here only p, so you solve for p, you got p. So first of all, you move this over, and that's become 0 equal this, move over, change the sign, become minus, combined. So got 3p squared minus 2p, 500 minus 4752 is 5 minus 4256 equals 0. And factor this. Factor this, you need to do a lot. You can do your own way, but I do this way. Do this way. 3p squared minus 2p minus 4256 equals 0. 3, you can factor as 3 times 1 times the constant term. You need to factor this. Put over here, 1 positive, 1 negative. Tying together is a negative. Cross times this, 3 times this, and this times it. The sum need to be equal p-term coefficient, negative 2. And so this, how to factor, you can do prime factorization. 4256 divided by 2, get 2128 divided by 2, get 1064. Divided by 2, get 532. Divided by 2, get 266. Divided by 2, get 133. 4256 divided by 2, get 2128. Divided by 2, get 1064 divided by 2, get 532. Divided by 2, get 266. Divided by 2, get 133. Then 133. So I got it. It's 38 divided by 19. 133 divided by 19. It's 133. So you can divide it by 7, get 19. Divided by 7. You can try divided by 1, divided by 2, divided by 3 until 7. Divided by 7, get 19. Then you will need to find out two numbers. So you can try like 2 times 19 is 38. Then those times together. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16 times 7. 112, 112, and one positive, one negative. Then you got 112 this time together. It's a negative 114. Add together is negative 2. Then attach x here. Attach x here. Put the parentheses. So you got the factor is a 3p. Here is not x, is p. So it's a p. Attach p, because here is p. So get 3p plus 112 and times p minus 38. 3p plus 112 times p minus 38. Those you have to try many times until you got right one. So therefore, if you couldn't try it, if you couldn't try this way, you can use quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, here a is equal 3, b is equal negative 2, c is equal negative 4 to 56. A is 3, b is negative 2, c is negative 4 to 56. Put it into quadratic formula. 2a negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. Put it in this formula. Equals 2a, 2 times 3, negative b, negative 2, plus minus square root of. b is a negative 2 squared minus 4a is 3. c is a negative 4 to 56. And that's we got 6 and 2 plus minus and square root of. And this part, you just use calculator, figure out, and take square root. Take square root, and you will get number over here. Then you do 2, add that number, divided by 6. And you got one answer is 38. And the other number is 2 minus that number, divided by 6. So you will get p equals 38, or p equal negative 112. Negative 112 over 3. Over 3, this. It will be same answer. If you couldn't factor it, you can use quadratic formula. Plug into the formula, you can solve it. So will be, and since this price, this is negative, and price is invalid because price is always positive. Negative is impossible. So use positive 38 because price get to be positive. So use 38 to do. Then, so this here, then we go back to here, p. P, after we got a p, we plug into this 38 in p here. And times dx over dt is here given, question given, 339. And this figure out is 339 over 226, and divided is 1.5 per week. 1.5 per week. B, the price P in dollars and the demand X for a product are related by 2x squared by this function, which is B, by this function, this equation. A, if the price is increased at the rate $2 per month, so dp over dt equal $2 per month. That's given. When the price P equals 30, so P equals 30, price is P. Find the rate of change of demand. This is demand, X. X is demand, so find out dx over dt. T is a month, in months, per month. So we use implicit differentiation, take derivative of this. So the equation is this. first of all, because if you take derivative over here, take derivative, 2 times 2 is 4x times by chain rule, dx over dt. Take, first of all, by power rule, get 4x. Then x take derivative of t by the chain rule, dx over dt, plus 5, and put the bracket, product rule, x times p, take derivative. X take derivative is dx over dt times p, plus x times p take derivative is d to the t time dp over dt, plus 2 times power rule. 50 times 2 is 100. 2 minus 1, so it's p to the power 1. And by the chain rule, p take derivative is dp over dt equal. Constant term take derivative to the t is 0. Then plug in. Here we have to figure out x, because x is not given, so we have to figure out x. dx over dt, that's what we are looking for. So here have x, so we have to figure out x. How to figure out x? Since p equals 30, so you plug p by 30 in this equation. 2x squared plus 5x, p is 30, plug in, plus 50 times p is 30, so it's 30 squared. And then equals 80,000. Then 2x squared plus tying together 150x plus 30 squared is 900 times 50 is 45,000 minus this, move over 80,000 equals 0. Subtraction, got negative 35,000. Cancel common factor 2. 75x minus cancel 2, get 17500. Then you need to figure out two numbers tying together equal negative 17500, which is one positive 175 times negative 100 tying together is negative 17500. And the two numbers add together is external coefficient 75. So it's only 175 positive, and the negative 100 tying together is 75. So and put a factor like this. Now first factor equals 0, get negative 175. Second factor, x minus 100 equals 0, get 100. So, and we will use 100 because x is a demand, is how many units. So negative is impossible, so invalid. So use 100. So now we go back this. X use 100, plug it in. And we are looking for dx, find dx over dt. So looking for dx over dt plus 5 dx over dt, which we are looking for, times p equals 30, that's question given, plus x is 100, plug it in, times dp over dt, question given is 2, plus 100 times p is given is 30, plug it in, times dp over dt is 2, plug it in, equals 0. Then tying together 400 times dx over dt plus distributive in 5 times 30 is 150 times dx over dt plus 5 times 100 times 2 is 10,000 plus this tying together is 6,000 equals 0. Then the two add together is 550 times dx over dt. The two terms combined. And the 1,000 added 6,000 is 7,000. Move over, change the sign, get negative. Divided by 550. 7,000 divided by 550. You will get negative 12.73. So that is dx over dt. X is how many bushels of the peach. T is per month. T is the time, and here the time is months, how many months. Here say per month. So it's a month. And the B, another one. If the demand is decreasing at a rate of 6 units, here's decreasing. So demand, which is dx over dt, equal -6 per month. When the demand is 150 units, so when x equal 150, find the rate of the change of the price. Find out dp over dt. So you take this function, take derivative, is the same. This take derivative is the same as here, same. And then now is the same. After take derivative is the same. Now here 4 times x is given 150 times dx over dt given is a -6 plus 5 dx over dt given is a -6 times p. So we need to figure out the p because here doesn't have p. We need to figure out the p. Plus, we will find p later. Plus x is given 150 times, we're looking for dp over dt, that's what we are looking for. Add 100 times p, so we need to are looking for p later, times dp over dt, that's what we are looking for, then equal 0. So what is the p? Same thing. X is 150, so you plug into the original function to x use 150 square plus 5 times x 150 times p plus 50 times p square equal 80,000 and solve for p. So this time together is you can use calculator. 45,000 plus time together 750p and plus 50p squared minus this move over 80,000 equals 0. Put them in order, 50p squared, 750p, and combined 45,000 minus 80,000 is minus 35,000 equals 0. Divided by 50 each term. 750 divided by 50 is 15. And this divided by 50 is 700. And you need to find two numbers. Tying together is negative 700. Add together is 15. So which is 35 times 20. Negative, so it's negative 700. The two numbers, 35 add negative 20 is a positive 15. So we put p plus 35 times p minus 20. So p equal 20 or p equal negative 35. P is the dollars, so it's the price. So it's negative impossible. So we don't use negative, use positive. So p is 20. So now that p 20 you plug in. P use 20, plug in here. Then figure out. Solve for dp over dt. And you got dp over dt is positive $1.53 per month.